What's up? Welcome to the Vinyl Casket, home to lamest taste. You can check me out on Instagram, Twitch, and YouTube, all at the Vinyl Casket, one word. Where you can subscribe, like, and comment, hit the bell for much, much more. You can tune in on the channel, check out all the playlists. We're back. We've been on a hiatus, but we're gonna do something that I'm excited about. We're doing a casket review, which you don't know is when I review TV and movies. There's a whole playlist. You can check them out. Not being able to do videos, I had a lot of time to binge watch stuff. In the month of January, I watched all 4 seasons of a show called Tacoma FD. This is a True TV original that is currently, all 4 seasons are on Netflix. I believe season 3 is on like Max or something. I had it pulled up the other day. Yeah, and then you also rent it on Amazon Prime if you want to do that. Highly suggest this show, 100%. Incredible cast, 4 seasons, and unfortunately, when I went to go post, you can check out my Instagram at the Vinyl Casket, where I've been doing comic book mini write-ups as well as write-ups on shows. So I've been trying to keep up over there while I couldn't make videos, but I did all 4 seasons. As I finished each season, I did a write-up on the Instagram. When I went to go do the write-up for season 4 at the beginning of February, end of January, when I went to post it, I saw that the show got canceled. So I'm really upset that a show that I found that was so good that I was driven to watch 4 seasons in a month. Season 1 has 10 episodes, and then the remaining 3 seasons have 13 each. They're around 25 to 30 minutes in length, and I flew through them. Every season was so good. And yeah, I'm so heartbroken that this show is canceled. I don't agree with that. True TV is a station that is owned by the same people that own TNT and TBS. I feel like this show would fit so well on TBS with their like office reruns and stuff. Like that market that you already have established there, I think that would be perfect to throw this on. The main actor, the police. Oh, so if you don't know anything about the show, Tacoma FD, obviously, Tacoma, Washington Fire Department. You follow a specific station, and the mundane, everyday in and outs of a full-time fire department, not volunteer, that basically exists in like a area where like, oh, nothing really happens. So you get calls, stupid calls, funny calls, silly things every once in a while, and then the in and outs and workings of the fire department. And then office, Parks and Rec kind of setup. I would probably set this up a little bit closer to like Scrubs, that you get like ongoing storylines, but each episode has its own, inner workings, funny, comedic moment, but nothing's too serious, even though you're dealing with serious matter. We're in the Office and Parks and Rec, like the content matter is never like excruciatingly serious. There's never lives and stuff on the line. Where Scrubs was like a super serious show, but also an extreme comedy. And Scrubs being one of my favorite shows of all time, this is pretty similar. And I think the cast here, being that you're only really dealing with 7 main people, a bunch of reoccurring characters, and featured guests every once in a while, I think it just worked really well. It was self-contained. It was small. It was a lot of fun. Season 4 featured a guest appearance from Dexter Lumis, the WWE NXT wrestler. That was awesome. Lots of really cool appearances. And all right, so if you don't know, the main character, the police chief here, was Kevin Heffernan, which is probably butchered his last name, but he's from, the first thing I remember him from while growing up was Super Troopers. He's the guy who always says shenanigans. When I saw him and I saw Steve Lemmy, I'm like, okay, this is gonna be funny. This is set. This is good, and they did an incredible job. All 3 seasons. So going through this, I believe season 1 was my favorite. It was just a perfect. I rated the seasons each on. You can check out my Instagram, my ratings and reviews on them. Each one out of 5. They all scored really high. I thought season 1 was a perfect season. Season 2 was good, but didn't give that self connectivity throughout, like the over connecting storylines that those did, and the humor was pretty standard, but there was no like amazing moments. I think season 3 was my favorite, which kind of out topped season 1. But then season 4 was really good for a specific reason, and it was so strange because one of the main people, the guy that plays Andy, left the show in season 4, or at the end of season 3. So the end of season 3, firehouse gets burned down. The chief was getting a new job at like a silly amusement park as their fire chief, which is weird, and that like sets them up to have to like kind of restart and come back in, and that's really a reason. Gives an in-universe reason why Andy never came back, because he's like, you know what, he got a job, he's doing his own thing, he's not coming back, when they all kind of get convinced to come back, which sucks because he was an awesome character. And I didn't think that the new guy that they replaced him with, the new rookie, they introduced a new rookie. So season 1, the chief's daughter is introduced as the rookie, and not only is she the chief's daughter, she's also a girl. So there's all these different like elements that are introduced in season 1 that everyone has to work through, and there's all these weird things going on. And then after season 1, it's just standard. There's some jokes, but like she is like one of the funniest people in the crew. I also love the family dynamic, but besides that, there's a new rookie, so she moves up, and this guy replaces Andy in those situations. And I'm like, oh, this isn't gonna work. I just realized the mic was really far away. You guys probably have heard nothing. Hope not. But this new character, Mickleberry, is quickly able to convince you that he's good, that you like him. You automatically now are invested in him and his growth, and he's hilarious for being super awkward. Andy, though, the actor that plays Andy, I believe was busy because he went on to be in season 2 of Loki. So that's kind of why he wasn't around, but it was a really good way to turn that around. Like, they really were able to take, okay, he's not available, we had to do this show, let's make the plot work, and they did. It was perfect. Yeah, I had a great time with these characters. I'm really upset this show is over. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, this is a 5 out of 5. I highly recommend anyone checks this out and tell me it's not it's not lower than a 4 or 5 max. It's great, all 4 seasons. The character that I like the most is that the chief and the captain are best friends and brother-in-laws, because the chief is married to the captain's sister, and their dad was the previous chief, and he's on like the board. So then when the daughter comes in, her chief is her dad and her captain is her uncle. So like you have this crazy dynamic. Season 4, the other 2 daughters get more vocal roles, which was really fun. And they didn't really speak at all. I really wanted to see more of that, which sucks. All different weird hobbies and stuff of these characters was really cool. Lots of different things going on. I really liked it. It was a lot of fun, and I'm gonna really miss this show. That being said, guys, this is the Vinyl Casket, home to the lamest taste. You can check me out on Instagram, Twitch, and YouTube. All the Vinyl Casket, one word. Subscribe, like, and comment, hit the bell for much more. And do me a massive favor. Besides getting in the comments and talking about the show, you can stay lame.